cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And a touchdown here, but he does pick up the first. They're able to convert.
Cut it out, boy.
That's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And they went the wrong way there.
You about to go in there with your mama. We will start this when I get on the damn game.
Really sets them back now for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Vikings.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing, Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Cousins gives way to Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, what are the weaknesses and how are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got a connection over the middle to Diggs. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Cousins pass.
Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just
go to sleep somewhere, talking about you in pain.
They're doing so well throwing the ball. Yeah, I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So what you say?
Move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have
What you
some
say?
awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. On 4th down, here's Green Bay's 3rd-year punter, J.K. Scott. Amir Abdullah, deep for Minnesota. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. There's the flash of Abdullah. 7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The Vikings. Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
PJ, what are you wanting for, sir? Huh? What are you wanting for?
Here's Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Complete to Dalvin.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Dalvin Cook. He's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And here this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
PG,
here as he's taken down at the 22.
Please
and the drive stays in motion.
Please tell me
8-yard pickup on 4th.
No.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. It's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Cook following the penalty. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
A 2-yard
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 15 now. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And it brings up.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Cousins.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
It is good.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they
You might want to run some hot water and sit in the tub so you can soak. Get that. He needs that pressure.
Get back to something close to that.
Where your bath bombs at?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Cut it out, cause when she holding you, you don't want her to be held. You don't want to be held.
It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And again, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marcus Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions to string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Just about every
don't worry about it. I'll go get the other one out the refrigerator.
Downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw.
The other soda drop.
Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
This thing footy.
To throw, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in, but couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Play action now, Cousins. Going for Jefferson downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. incomplete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
At the 22-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board?
Cut that yelling, that whining out, man. There ain't nothing wrong with you, P.
Here at the 25. Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. We do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot.
Oh, look
but they
at
move
me
around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Rodgers. He's taken down. Back at his own 7. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. He gets it inside to Johnson. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time. Completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
is cooked. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down. They'll run for it. Cook. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They start out with a run from Irvin. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
12 yards there and a first down.
40-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Jones. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
The ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And Cook has it left side. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Third and long for Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Tackle made.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd and 2, Cousins looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. On first down, it's Cook. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. the gun. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. 24. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Again, it's Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
We bring out the calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's going to get this one down to Cook. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Third and short yardage. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 31, Vikings 24.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Johnson now returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And checking the timeouts. They do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I got a minute left. What you need?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home.